Happy 4th of July! Cue the fireworks. Though, when you're probably watching this, it is July 5th. But, whatever. I recorded this on, late on the 4th. Yeah, so, happy 4th of July and happy 5th of July. So, my weird fact, my company that I work for deals with shipping docks and, ports and trucking companies. And apparently, other than the 4th of July, a bunch of the sea terminals are closed on the 5th of July for something called Bloody Thursday, which is some sort of remembering the deaths of people, something in San Francisco. But it's weird because obviously it's a Friday, but I guess because the day it happened was on a Thursday, they call it Bloody Thursday, and all the terminals are shut down, and I'm still working tomorrow. Also, I was about to rewatch a video when one of the suggested videos was the introduction of the Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus the introduction of the Green Ranger in Zero Ranger, the Super Sentai version. So they did it side by side, and they did it at the same time, and it made me really, really, really want to watch the original. Well, there were other Sentai shows before Zero Ranger, but Zero Ranger is the first one, obviously, that came to the US as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But it makes me want to watch the Japanese version and see. It's a little bit more violent. They were throwing explosives at a little kid to stop him from opening the gate that housed the Green Ranger, the evil Green Ranger. So it seems interesting, and it's cool. And Rita Repulsa's, I don't remember what her name is in that show, but Rita Repulsa, the words match her lips, which is weird. Okay, when I say I took down the ceiling, what I mean is, in the attic there are beams, right? There are beams that go this way, and then beams in between them, and then there's some sort of board attached to that, and then attached to that there are more little 1.5-inch little beams that are attached to that for anchoring on the beams, and then there was a popcorn ceiling on top, which is like a ceiling with those little balls on the ceiling. They're really ugly. So we took that whole thing down. We took the whole popcorn ceiling down. And then a few of us took all of the screws out from the popcorn ceiling so that when we get the new sheetrock up, we could screw it in. That was fun. It's a lot of looking up, though, so it was hurt all here. I think I'm going back this weekend to help out, so this should be fun. I actually like doing it. It's like a project. And, as far as what you said, you wouldn't be interested in doing tiling and plumbing. Plumbing, definitely I wouldn't want to do. But I feel like tiling would be cool. I wouldn't be all for doing the gardening stuff because having to water something on a schedule, not the best at time management. So to have to do that in order to save to keep them alive, not sure I could do that. Then you might say, well, Tom, don't you want kids in the future? You have to do everything on a time-sensitive manner. That's children. It'll be different. This is gardening. I don't care about gardening. Or at least that's what I hope it's going to be like. Something that I can't live without in my home, without being in my home, my dream home. So, 2 bedrooms at least, 2 bathrooms. I don't need any more than 2 bathrooms unless I have a bathroom in my room. Then I'll take a 3rd bathroom. But it needs a basement. I need a basement so that I can finish it, and that's going to be my room with all the collectibles, and all my video games. I'm going to have a TV for, the HD video game stuff, and then I'm going to have a TV for an older TV that I can plug like an N64 into, and then get all the old systems. What I want is I want a collection of every system. Obviously not every game, because I don't care about every game. But I want every system. And I want them all hooked up, or at least displayed under the TV or something like that. But yeah, like basement. I don't really care about a garage. Our garage here is only used for storage, for all the tools and screws and all that stuff. So, I mean, I don't care about exposing my car to the elements. Not something I really ever cared about. I don't need to park in a garage. But obviously, I would like a garage so I can use it for the same storage that we use here. So this year for 4th of July, I went to my Uncle Frankie and Aunt Marianne's house for food and stuff. And then I left there to go to my Aunt Phyllis's for the fireworks. The reason I did that is because I've gone to that house, my Aunt Phyllis's house, for fireworks almost all of the 27 years I was born. Maybe like 2 or 3 years. Either one year they didn't have it because they couldn't buy it, because the high school couldn't buy a tarp. And then I think I went somewhere else one of the years. But since I'm a creature of tradition, I really feel off when I don't go to those fireworks on the 4th of July. Usually a bunch of families there, the same family I go camping with. So like it's outside of funerals, unfortunately, and wakes, the only time I see these people in the family are either at the 4th of July or camping. So it's nice to see them. But ever since my aunt got sick, she wasn't really feeling up to inviting everybody. So I kind of just assumed that everybody just goes, but apparently they get invited. And they haven't been getting invited. So I went there, and it was just her and I, me and her. And I felt bad about leaving my uncle's, but then again, her house is right on the corner, right across from the high school, and that's where they do the fireworks. So it's like the perfect spot. So the reason I bring this up is I'm a creature of traditions. I don't like to not do something that I do every year, or that I have done every year since I was a kid. So, if I miss, I will never, ever, ever miss a weekend of camping. Every year in August. The only time I could see something like that not happening, like me not going, is if my child was born on that weekend, or there's a death in the family that weekend. And I would be so upset if something like that happens. So I guess when I have a wife, I can't get her pregnant in December, or January, or November, in August. Even though I would love to have a child that has the same birthday, or around, not the same birthday, but around the same birthday as me. Because, I'm the 14th, August 14th, my dad's August 15th, and my brother's August 16th, so it's like... Anyway, what is your most memorable tradition? One, I don't know if you have any, so do you have any? And what is the most memorable one? When did you break it? Or is it still ongoing? Let me know. Hey everybody, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for more notifications whenever we post a 90s vlog or any other video. You can follow me on Twitter at 90sGuyTom. You can follow Kevin on Twitter at 90sGuyKev. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s Guys. Thwip. And with that, you'll see me next time. More fireworks!